What is up? What is up? What is up, YouTube? About to get started with the Ubisoft presentation. Just a quick heads up. Today's sponsor is technically, well, I'm not going to say what the sponsor is, but I'm eating pizza. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have pizza, I have water. We're going to stick with this for a handful of presentations, so.
Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news.
Also, very important, in the event that this stream gets taken down due to copyright claim, I'm going to try to move it over to Twitch. There's probably going to be a pause, but we'll cross that bridge if we get there.
Neelam, I'm excited. We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous set. E3 is back. But I know why y'all are here. You want to see games, so let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six operators are facing off against an evolving and deadly threat. You'll no doubt have noticed that the alien parasite has spread to new areas. It's time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
Here's a deeper look at Rainbow Six Extraction.
What's up, NVZ, I think, right?
I used to feel so much peace.
First time seeing you in the chat.
Until a
Welcome.
piece of it fell.
If music starts playing, I'm just going to go ahead and mute it.
And the nightmare began.
In fact, there we go. My mute button. To make sure gotta make sure I got the hotkey ready.
We thought it could be contained. But it evolved.
From Ubisoft so far,
So
just
we did too.
I guess Far Cry 6.
I need an extraction team now.
If there's a way to stop them, you will find it. But I know you will find me.
I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
Okay, the plan. Nomad, secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Devon. I have your signal. Let's go.
We're already out of the nests.
Incoming! Clear the area!
I didn't know Tom Clancy got into science fiction.
Stand back!
Michael 177 with the Ubisoft.
Clear. Let's move out. Clock's ticking.
I found her. Devon, hold on.
Is today Bethesda? I don't have the schedule in front of me right now, but I don't know if Bethesda's today or not.
Coming through.
Countermeasures!
Check. Make for the exit.
It seems like game companies individually are doing their own presentations, as opposed to back in the day when the console developers would do presentations and game developers would just appear during the conferences.
Not so fast.
Target the breacher!
John's Life, what's up?
Now's our chance!
Nomad, blow the door.
What EA leaks are you talking about?
Hey, you all throwing me a party?
Yeah. Too bad you missed all the fireworks.
Team, it's Ash. We're not done yet. VIP down and...
Looks like a new game, maybe. I'm not huge on Rainbow Six, so
A ton of questions after seeing that trailer.
and we have answers as well as a full gameplay walkthrough coming up, so hang tight. My name is Richard. I'm your resident community
He was like
developer
Cole from
coming to
Martin.
you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six Extraction. With me today in Montreal,
Good so
I have
far.
Bruno Lalonde,
I have
our
pizza.
lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience. You might think
Maybe it's like a sequel.
since there's going to be some of your favorite Rainbow Six operators, but it's going to be completely different because this time you're not fighting against each other. You're coming together to face an unprecedented, evolving alien threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech should feel familiar to Siege players, but this time, as you progress through the game,
Yeah, I haven't seen
you'll
any
unlock
articles
new
about a leak,
ability
so I
upgrades
don't know.
and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
So the operators we just saw in that trailer are very familiar. But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together to get back in there and get them out. Every time you go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress and upgrades. So stay on your toes and weigh every move you make.
I got two different slices. One is a supreme pizza with
Bruno, can you tell us a
pepperoni,
little bit more
ham,
about the alien
sausage,
threat? What is it?
black olives,
Who are they? And where
green
do they come
peppers, onions,
What we know is the arcane
and the other one
are
is
a form of the parasite that
stuffed
was
crust,
detected few years ago
extra
during
cheese,
the
pepperoni,
outbreak event
sausage.
in New Mexico. But a lot have changed since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco, and Alaska. This is what we know so far. Within the containment zones, the alien ecosystem
All the code
is
for
in
Witcher 3 got
continual
leaked?
evolution.
Like
As
source code?
information nests and their
Or do you mean like
sprawling
promo codes, like they were giving away free copies or
taking over
something?
different area of the map and reaction to the player presence.
The parasite is always spreading, always evolving. But it didn't look too happy about the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
This might be a long stream. I'd suggest getting in and getting your favorite snack and just chilling.
Once your presence is detected,
Because I'm going to watch a few presentations.
Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the explosive breachers, the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex.
This is not Pizza Hut.
There's a
This
lot
is
more
leftover
species of
Papa
archaeans
John's.
and mutation that have been observed. More
I know some
common
people are iffy
factors.
on the sauce from Papa John's. I don't have a problem
Thank you
with it.
both so much for joining me. I'm really excited to dig into more of the details. We still have crossplay to talk about. Yes, that's right. Extraction will bring everyone together regardless of the platform.
Hell, we got time.
And
Order a
for our
pizza.
Rainbow Six Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks for you in both games. Okay, you've been waiting long enough. Let's take an exclusive first look at some gameplay footage. Here is Rainbow Six Extraction.
What's up, miscellaneous man? Welcome to the E3 coverage. One of the best things about like starting a YouTube channel and doing live streams is now I can like react to E3 with you guys. I only wish it was like back in the day when they had the Xbox, Sony, and Nintendo press conferences. That was when like everything was like a competition. Everyone was trying to one up each other. You were trying to see what developers would appear at whose conference. Like, oh, Bethesda's at Xbox. Oh, they're going to have some type of exclusive content. Square Enix is presenting something at Sony.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Archeans in their way.
Drone spinning up.
Yeah, Papa John's is cool.
Easy for a nest to incubate and bring to life, not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location.
Well, Papa John's the franchise. The founders kind of, yeah.
So stealth tactics are the way to go.
Hey, pizza's for everybody. If you want to go healthy, you can always get like a chicken pizza or something. grilled chicken. What's up, Nylon? Welcome to the E3 Day 1 coverage. Reaction.
The parasite generates sprawl, a substance that connects the whole ecosystem. Alert and Arcane.
I know there's a lot of YouTubers right now that are doing the whole journalistic thing where they're trying to have like a show. This ain't a show. This is the chill room. Grab your snack, sit back, watch, and we just like talk shit. That's pretty much all it is.
The contrast helps to better identify.
Domino's is cool. I mean, there's not really a decent Domino's like close by to me. Like there is one that's about, I'd say maybe 10-15 minutes away, but Papa John's for me is literally like almost across the street.
Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize anyone in front of it, so Sledge will swing around back.
See, she needs a shovel.
Get out of there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
I'm sorry, but shovel is just the ultimate weapon. You can do blunt damage. You can turn it sideways for some slashing damage. You can dig. Multifunctional. Crowbar is a close second.
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply.
I never played StarCraft, so StarCraft is one of those games that's like, matter of fact, I think StarCraft is probably like the first professionally played game. Yeah, if you have access to a takeaway place or an independent place, or as I call it, a mom and pop shop, by all means do that. Usually they have the best pizzas. The greasy pizzas.
One down. We're not done yet.
The pizzas that have the orange grease just leaking as you pick it up.
That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't get into StarCraft. It's like it was esports before esports. StarCraft is like spades. If you get into a game of StarCraft, you don't know what you're doing. They will attack you. They will talk shit. It's like spades. You got to know what you're doing. There's no room for beginners.
The more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Alicia, what's up? Yeah, I'm sorry to all the authentic Italians out there. Watch me eat this Chimera pizza.
That's the react threat sensor. Smasher incoming.
I am. That's a fast charge.
Wow.
They're kind of like a Resident Evil monster.
Leader, no leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
What's up, AM Cobra? Yeah. I haven't played a lot of Rainbow Six, but for those of you that have played it, let me know. Is this normal? Because I always thought Rainbow Six was like a realistic, tactical type of game. Now all of a sudden you look at it and it's like, this reminds me of like almost Destiny. Got the pizza coming, that's what's up.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
No, this is not normal.
You heard it. A rescue mission is underway. React still needs you.
Operators.
John, you had me tripping for a second. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, what?
Squad up with friends and
Well, they did
go
have Beyond
six
Good and
the
Evil 2, didn't
containment
they?
alone.
Stay tuned for more Rainbow Six Extraction intel.
I could have sworn they
coming
announced
very
that a
soon.
long time ago.
If you think
Like a few
fighting
years
aliens
ago.
is tough, try learning guitar.
Well, that was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith redefined music learning by introducing the first console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Whether you're already an expert or just starting out, Rocksmith has an approach that's for everyone. A fun and interactive way to learn guitar, playing your favorite songs. And in the decade since its release, our community and its
Hell, I might have to hit that mute button. And make sure, okay, I had to make sure it's good.
See what's next for Rocksmith.
Gotta push that mute button. This is gonna be hell. What's up, Glory? Oh man, this is prepare to have a mute stream. See, I would get into this. The only problem is you have to have like a real guitar. And real guitars are expensive. Not to mention it makes a lot of noise. Just in case, I muted it. I heard lyrics, so I had to mute it. Already. There you go. Let me get a napkin real quick. I always have a napkin ready. Still don't know if there's copyright material in this. John's out here getting down with the guitars. Eric Clapton and why the hell am I missing his name? Jimi Hendrix. Eric Clapton and Jimi Hendrix in one. I called it. All right, there we go. Music's ending. Register for the PC closed beta.
I'm Arthur Von Nagel, producer at Ubisoft San Francisco, and Rocksmith has truly been a dream project for me. As a lifelong gamer and a touring musician, Rocksmith is what I wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning.
See, Alicia, what it sounds like is you need some type of quick snack that you can
music learning subscription service
just casually pick at, like popcorn or
by playing along to master recordings of your favorite songs. Connect
like
your instrument to your PC,
fruit would be good. Fruit would be good.
Some
Some grapes or some sliced watermelon or some
will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone.
Apple slices with some peanut butter.
Download the app, log in, sync to Rocksmith Plus, set it down, and play along. Now acoustic players and electric players with amps can use Rocksmith Plus with no extra gear needed. It's a game changer.
Eric Hendricks.
Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song to hum and strum along to. We'll still have the note-for-note, authentic arrangements for players that want to play songs.
But did this actually teach you how to play, or is it just teaching you how to mimic the chords of songs?
Steady stream of new authentic arrangements to keep growing that portion of the library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new
I have
tool that
no
lets
idea where
users
Joe Biden
create
is.
and add their own
I am not his
arrangements for
keeper.
songs we've licensed. Your subscription will give you access to all those songs.
Yeah, so you don't want to talk politics. I would.
Genres beyond rock,
I'd talk your ear off on politics.
hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal subgenres.
I know some people run away from it, but I don't care because I don't like nobody.
Big stars to indie darlings. It's the most diverse song library ever seen in music learning software. Rocksmith Plus will still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater, which let you practice.
You need a light fruit. Like I said, some sliced watermelon would be good.
And repeat tricky parts until
Something
you
that's
master
very
them.
like watery,
We've
very
improved
juicy.
those features in Rocksmith Plus and are introducing new ones. Beginner and intermediate players will benefit from more personalized learning, thanks to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust progress tracking. Players won't just see their growth on a single song. They can now
I think
monitor
I've
their
seen
progress
it like
technique by technique
recommended to me, but I
across the
haven't
board.
watched
And
the actual
overall,
video
offer a
of
better sense
that
of how
Attune
you're
Shays thing.
improving over time.
The next Attune Shay video I wanted to do a reaction to was the 50s man.
Rocksmith Tablets Review. That way you could take advantage of Rocksmith Plus's song library and
Also, I haven't forgot about the super chat that you guys gave me last time. I am going to get those out with the next set of
you
videos.
can register for a chance to participate in our closed beta right after the show. Visit our website at rocksmith.com to get an early look at Rocksmith Plus and help us test and create the future of music learning. Thank you so much to the amazing fans who have enjoyed and supported Rocksmith over the past 10 years. Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
Yep, I'll check it out at some point. The issue is a lot of times I'll see something interesting and I want to watch it, but then it's like, wait, that might be a good reaction. Let me put that off for later. It just be sitting in my later video, my later list.
Fresh trails. And Riders Republic will give them just that.
Last year, you got a first look at our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza. Since then, the project's grown by jumps and grinds.
Riders. This might be copyright music, don't know. This looks like if Fortnite was a racing game. Hey, good, they got subtitles.
From here, you can meet like-minded. Manage your career.
1 second, let me turn Discord off.
Learn to nail those wild moves.
There we go.
Stay stylish. Share your creations with the Republic. Stay on top of the latest news. And take up some ferocious multiplayer action, like Free-For-All or Tricks Battle, our 6 versus 6 team competition. So, here's how it works. Performing big tricks on the modules will turn them from red to blue. Every trick that you stomp will contribute to your team's overall score.
Yeah,
Still
that's
with
cool,
me?
John.
Okay. When your team has turned all the modules blue, you capture that district.
I don't know if we talked about it in the past, but do you have a YouTube channel for it?
Big time.
For your music?
Progress, progress, progress. To unlock more content, you gotta earn those stars.
This is interesting, this video.
Your own career.
Yeah, it looks interesting. It's like
Competitions are waiting for you.
it's like an open world Tony Hawk game.
Now, some might say the best parts of the Republic can be found in the city playground.
I believe it's called Riders Republic. I don't know if it's a Trails game or not. It looks good. Like an open world, multiplayer, extreme sports kind of game.
Maybe you're all about living on the edge. Either way, to progress, you gotta earn those stars. Having the right rig is important too. We've all got our preferences.
Mm. Just in case, I'm going to go ahead and mute it a bit. Make sure everything's still going.
All right, I get it. Sometimes you just
There we go.
bathe in nature. That's right. Everything you do counts. Getting those stars means more rad to be had, and the Republic will abide. There's always something awesome to do as you reach new milestones and unlock more challenges.
Yeah, that's what's
It's
up.
the Red Bull Joyride, people.
Like I said many times, the internet gives you an opportunity to do stuff that's not on me. That's not on me. That's not on my end. We all experienced that on the live stream. But yeah, I was about to say, the internet gives everybody opportunities to do stuff that you would not have before. Like back in the day, if you wanted exposure with your music, you would have to like perform in like clubs and do circuits and all the other stuff. Nowadays, like you can just get on the internet, and if you're good enough and you have the right attention, connections, you can pretty much get big from your living room. All you need is the right eyes to become aware of what you offer. Oh, that looks cool. A wingsuit racing game? That looks like it'd be pretty cool. William's been in a bit of a drought. Now, what Street Fighter 2 is that? Is that Street Fighter 2? Is that Hyper Street Fighter 2? Super Street Fighter 2? Street Fighter 2 New Challenger? Street Fighter 2 World Warriors? Whatever the hell. Street Fighter, like, there's a lot of Street Fighter 2s.
Alien parasites. But how's their day job going?
You know, ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the maps.
Year 6 is off to a blazing start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
Yeah, here goes Siege.
6 years into our journey with Siege, we are humbled and grateful for the enthusiastic community that has supported this growth. So today is all about sharing quality of life developments that will dramatically improve player experience.
With the community growing every day, we've been hard at work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends.
Right now, where I'm at, the temperature is at, let's see.
We are unifying our PC and cloud-based platforms with crossplay and cross-progression.
I gotta put a temperature widget on my lock screen. It is 86 degrees where I'm at. 86 degrees Fahrenheit. If I can guess where that is Celsius, which I don't really know off the top of my head, I'd say around maybe 27, 20, between 27 and 30, I guess. I don't know.
It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different platforms. It also means that your progression will now follow you, anytime and anywhere you play.
We know crossplay is a feature a lot of you has been anticipating, and we are thrilled to see the enthusiasm its announcement has inspired. From your amazing fan art to the awesome cosplays, the Rainbow Six community...
Not as good as the Gravedigger. Gravedigger has a better outfit than that.
We cannot thank you enough for your support. It is because of you that Siege keeps
Okay, so
evolving
30. I was close. I said 30, 27 to 30. So I was still technically right.
The new Defender joining Team Rainbow.
I just know 32 is like human temperature and 0 is freezing, so somewhere in there.
Ready? 6 years ago, I met a pilot. Timber, what does it mean?
See, what is MNK?
This jacket was my
You're talking to somebody that
Dagu Wankan.
you're just using jargon at this point. I don't know what you're talking about.
Star has many meanings. Love.
I see MNK, I think of Mortal in Combat. Like I don't know what that is.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
See, you just gotta turn off the air, close the vents, open windows. Hopefully everything will equal itself out. Okay, mouse and keyboard. That bear got a bottom lip like Shaq. You ever see Shaq play? He like running down the court and be like,
Wait, that's it? What happened next?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Thunderbird.
New projects aren't the only things to be excited about this year. Take a look at the incredible updates coming to our live games.
No, the answer is because I'm black. Because I'm black. Black people do okay in hot weather. Cold weather's where we fuck up. Doing good. What's up, PR Gaming? With a name like that, I imagine you have a YouTube channel. Feel free to give yourself a quick plug. This is the chill spot, so like I said, right now is E3 time, so a lot of YouTubers are probably doing like the journalistic thing where they're trying to like cover new games and show you exclusive stuff and this, that, and the other. This for me is just a chill out moment. Like this is how E3 always is every year. Usually if I have a job that requires me to go somewhere, like work in a factory or something like that outside of the home, I would call off during these days just so I can sit back and watch E3. I'm not sure what games are going to be shown. Nowadays with social media and everything else, it's like stuff will leak way before companies have a chance to surprise people with like a world premiere. Whereas back in the day, it's like E3 was the place to go if you wanted to see new content. But now with social media, they can just release that stuff whenever they want. Speaking of which, you know something that's funny? A couple days ago, I was watching one of Mr. Terry's YouTube videos. And in the comment section, I talked about how like impressive his arcade machines and stuff in the background of his videos looked. And I was talking about like certain games that should pop up. And me and him got to talking, and then like one of the things I mentioned was, man, they need to come up with a Simpsons one-up arcade cabinet or like a light gun art cabinet with like Lost World, Jurassic Park, Time Crisis, things like that. Tell me why literally 2 days later they dropped a bomb saying that Arcade or one-up arcade are going to be releasing a Simpsons cabinet. 2 days later they're going to be releasing a Simpsons cabinet. If I had room, I would definitely buy that. Like Simpsons was my go-to arcade game back in the day. Oh, great. I know Just Dance has copyright stuff in it. I've never heard of Brawlhalla. From Software is the people that make Dark Souls. Dark Souls,
but that's not all.
What's the other name for it? Dark Souls and
the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version
Demon
of
Souls.
our song for Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work.
I've seen Simpsons wrestling. I haven't played it. Like, I saw it in like magazines and stuff back in the day when it was like new. But I haven't seen I haven't played it. I think I've seen somebody do a gameplay of it on YouTube before though. Is he self-promoting?
It's going to be a great time, and I can assure you, you will not just play. You will absolutely slay.
Are you over here self-promoting yourself?
Specifically for Just Dance. And let me tell you something, they're full of sass because, you know, they were written by yours truly. But
John just misses the groupies. He just misses the groupies. That's all it is.
And now it's been Just Dance-ified. I don't think they're ready for this jelly. I hope you all have just as much fun dancing to this track as I had making it. Oh, and one last thing. You will have the opportunity to be a part of the making of my new video, which will be released alongside the new Just Dance track. For more information on how to participate, darling, just check the link below. We got you. I cannot wait to see you all living your best life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022. I don't dance, I work.
Yeah, Hit and Run was what I remember a good game. It was like Simpsons Grand Theft Auto. Why am I letting this play? This could definitely be copyright claimed.
It's time to get our Viking on. It was a big year for the new chief of the Raven clan, but your journey with Eivor is far from over.
What is Eivor? Assassin's Creed. Mm-hmm.
In November 2020, we released Assassin's Creed Valhalla. To our delight, it was the biggest launch for any Assassin's Creed game to date, and we have you to thank for that. Becoming Eivor, a Viking leader going on a quest to fight for a new home, is an adventure that resonated closely with many of you. I certainly had fun exploring England with Eivor and stumbling across unique worlds.
Oh my god. That visual. Oh man, John's life. Why'd you do me like that?
We're amazed to see how you dedicated yourselves to the Viking lifestyle. You've led more than 300 million raids in total, and built more than 100 million buildings in your
I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 2.
still has a long journey ahead, and we've been continuing to
This sounds interesting about the whole settlement building though.
enjoy post-launch. These updates include time-limited festivals, new quests, and even whole new game modes, such as the River Raid.
Nose down, are you okay?
And the Mastery Challenge.
Is everything good?
We add in community-requested tweaks and features too. For instance, we'll be adding one-handed swords in the coming
What's up, Stoner?
The team is also working hard.
Technically no. I am growing my hair out a little bit. I'm gonna let it go just a little bit higher like this and then twist it a bit. But not twist it, but use one of those sponge brushes to like make it, you know, twist up a little bit, but that's it. I'm not gonna go for the full afro again. It takes too much maintenance.
Of Assassin's Creed Valhalla through game expansions. Wrath of the Druids released a few weeks ago, allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult, the Children of Danu. In our second upcoming expansion, you'll get to relive the Siege of Paris. This is the most ambitious battle in Viking history, taking place in war-torn Francia. You'll have to do everything in your power to uncover enemy secrets and form strategic alliances in order to safeguard your clan's future. Players may be excited to learn that black box infiltrators
I know, Alicia, that's what I was saying. Like, oh, the visual. Damn. That was horrible. Oh, that seems cheating. It seems like it's cheating.
And of course, new enemies.
Can't use explosives in like a
Watch out for the Siege
one-on-one gladiator fight.
this summer. Assassin's Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history, and we are happy to announce that the new Discovery Tour will be released this fall. It will be free to
What's
all
up, Pakaya?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
That's how you pronounce it, right? Or let me know if I'm wrong.
And take a deeper dive into the history of the Vikings.
No, not dreadlocks.
The team has
I mean, I'm not against the idea of dreadlocks. It's just,
where you'll get to play as people during the
it's
time of
like
Vikings.
some people look good with dreadlocks, some people don't. But the only way to know is to do it, and by then it's already too late if you don't look good. So I haven't decided to get dreadlocks.
Heart for history, or a student looking to supplement your knowledge.
If I were to ever get dreadlocks, I would get it like where the sides are like cut low, but the top and the back is like dreaded, maybe.
For the first time on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be
I've definitely thought about it.
well into its second year.
At one point I was going to get it, it's just I didn't really know anybody that twisted them, and
Something tells me that Eivor is not
I don't know, I was just afraid to like find someone to do it for me. That's what I was planning on doing when I had the afro, but when I couldn't find it, I was like, ah, screw it, I'll just cut it. Oh my god, perplexed. What are you? Oh man, let's let John's reference die. Stop bringing it up.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share. Up first is Mythic Quest, the workplace comedy set in a game development studio that's streaming on Apple TV+. If you haven't watched the second season yet, here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
Why do you have goosebumps?
This is an involuntary reaction to
Being inspired?
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference?
Yeah, I did the oversimplified Battle of Hastings.
That's it.
I didn't know that's where Valhalla was like taking place during though.
And heard.
I don't want to see you or hear you.
Is this a commercial? We're gonna mute the commercial. Just in case there's copyright claim music. I'm not about to let my stream die because of a commercial.
For our feature-length movie, Werewolves Within. It's a whodunit with teeth that'll be coming to theaters June 25th and on demand July 2nd.
Ah, June 25th. Why does it have to be June 25th? Yeah, I'm muting. Don't care. Nah, that's not my style. Dudes have other ways of faking certain types of hair. That's not one of them. I'm not going to do that. I saw shooting and I was like, what's going on? But I forgot it's still the commercial. I mean, it's all fun and games until your damn dread extension falls out somewhere, and then you gotta explain that away. I don't think there's any way to recover from that. If people see that, they're gonna let you have it. Alicia John says he got you. He got a deluxe edition just for you. Make it extra scratch and sniff. A rock and roll collector's edition. Book 1 is going to be called Steven Tyler Goes Jogging. First scratch and sniff book for you. Next one is going to be called Tommy Lee, What's That Itch? If you're wondering where that sound is, I've muted it because I don't know if there's going to be copyright in this commercial. I'm at the mercy of YouTube right now.
Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV+. And be sure to catch Werewolves Within.
No, I don't think I'll do that.
In theaters or on your on-demand platforms.
No hero story is complete without a great rival to match them. After all, even the most vile tyrant is a star of their own narrative.
When it comes to memorable villains, no one does it better than Far Cry.
Seems like they almost do it too hard.
Please, we have to get on that boat. Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards? Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Quiet. Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket. For his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now.
Gracias.
Don't worry about it, chamaco.
Here. That's all I've got.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be fighting, not running to the Yankees.
Alejo gave you a fucking gift, Lira. We survive. Same as the orphanage, same as the academy.
What's that?
Please, no, this is a fishing boat. No.
Well, damn. I guess he didn't buy the excuse. Uh-oh. Oh, it's him. It's him.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this, and we would catch the fish and then release them. He would say, it's not always about your stomach, mijo. It's about the challenge. Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy marlin, he was too proud to let that fish go. See, Tirano! You have poison, Yara! You have poison your sword!
Well, damn.
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have got you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go.
What's up, Joe? No videos today.
Truth.
Today is probably going to be a long stream.
Help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
If they all had guns, they could have killed him like right there. You know something I just noticed also? I was wondering why that felt different than the other Far Cries. It felt more cinematic. That's because they're not doing it from a first-person perspective in that cutscene. Usually it's like the villain's talking to the camera. That time, like your character has more personality.
And charm you into thinking that everything they believe.
Yeah, I'll be doing a Far Cry 6 playthrough when it comes out. Unless something huge comes out around that time too.
And we couldn't be prouder to have him join the Far Cry family. Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains. Which makes today a very special day for Far Cry fans. Not only did we get to see into the mind of Anton Castillo, we finally get to unveil some of our post-launch plans. Our dream was to honor the Far Cry villain's tradition and introduce a brand new experience. It is time to see the other side. Go further down the rabbit
Are they already thinking about DLC before the game's even out?
What is going on? Who's watching?
My, what a happy family. RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
You are alive.
Are you playing as Joseph? Oh no, you're playing as the villains, I guess. And the heroes of the original games are the bad guys?
I too am a king who isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants. In my way.
He just John Wicked his ass. I am confused right now. Yeah, go ahead and tell him the definition of insanity. That is technically wrong. Or at least it's always misquoted. Not misquoted, miscaptioned. I mean, it's still a decent saying. It's just people always say, like, Albert Einstein said it, and he didn't. Blood Dragon. Okay. Are they just calling it Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon?
So excited for you all to check out this next
That's
game.
about as smart as
Neil, I can't wait to
Xbox
get my
One.
hands on this one.
Okay, interesting. Ubisoft? Well, Ubisoft had that Rabbids tactical game, I guess. I'm sorry, as much as they want to try to make the Rabbids into like a thing, I just... Like, they're cool and all, but I'm not... I'm just not that into them. Yeah, I have no idea what their idea is with that naming. Like... I don't know. I guess this is a sequel to that tactical game that came out a few years ago. It's Rabbit Rosalina. idea what this is. It's nice.
The whole team is super proud of this new game, and I can't wait for you to experience it.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. And for this project, we didn't want to stop there.
I know the UK and France have had a rivalry for a long ass time, but I'm wondering,
and I'm so excited to be back as well today.
What happened with the...
Mario plus Rabbids.
I mean, France is known for like its landscapes and culture and things like that. UK, you have your landscapes, but it doesn't seem like it stacks up to France. Maybe you were focusing more on your navy, and they were focusing on building buildings. I don't know, like, it just seems like it's kind of one-sided on the landmark discussion.
From planet to planet. They will be facing a powerful villain, Cursor, an enemy unlike anything our heroes encountered before. But they won't be alone. By their side, they will have their new allies, the Sparks.
I mean, I'm from America. Our biggest landmark came from France, so...
Born from the merge of Rabbids and Lumas will lend their wild powers to our heroes. Their natures and origin are at the core of our story. But let's keep some surprises for later.
What the hell?
After the tremendous success of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the entire team was moved by the amazing reception from players across the world. We were stunned by the love we felt for this unexpected team-up. We know we've been off the radar for a while now, as we wanted to take the time needed to bring this crossover to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. You'll be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
There is an entire galaxy to save, and we cannot wait for you to experience it.
Yeah, when I think of UK, I think of castles and stuff like that. When I think of churches, personally, I think of France. Because it seems like when you talk about like the bigger, gigantic churches, I don't know why, but I think of France. When I think of castles, though, I think of the UK. Also, to be fair, whenever I think of anything up to the year 1500, I think of UK. Everything before that was UK and Rome. Okay, we got a rabbit anime character now. Yeah, I'm thinking of cathedrals, not really castles. And I know UK has cathedrals as well. It's just when I think of, like, I guess the famous ones, I tend to think of France. Or the more famous ones, I guess.
So we're not done yet. let's check in with our CEO, Yves Guillemot.
What is this? Place looks interesting.
Hi everyone. As you have seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of
I guess that's more to do with like
and this is
Catholicism, right?
the beginning.
Catholic countries probably have more cathedrals. Protestant countries are probably more
Always
churches.
striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud
Any sign of GTA 6?
bring together millions of players
What's up the Rebels? I don't think so. Not yet.
and moments of joy. This is one of the real
We'll let you know though.
of
We'll
video
let you know.
and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to do our best.
I'm sure it'll happen any moment now.
My sincere thanks to you, the players. We appreciate the trust you place in us. Your involvement in our games communities keep them growing and vibrant. We want to create original, enriching, long-lasting game worlds. And your contributions, feedback, and support make it possible. We also are proud that some of the biggest names in entertainment trust our creative teams to develop games within their universes. For example, you just saw Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope, developed in collaboration with Nintendo, where everyone's favorite Mario and Rabbids characters return for an
I ran out of
all-new
water.
adventure.
At some point, I have to get another water bottle, or at least fill this one up.
And speaking of great partnerships, there is one more exciting thing we would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey that awaits you in one of the most
I do think that
but dangerous places of all.
Take-Two Interactive or Rockstar, one of them, are going to have a press conference in a couple days, I think. I could be wrong. I thought I saw something like that on the schedule.
Enjoy.
Game footage powered by Snowdrop. But is this a cutscene? Looks like a cutscene. Oh, it's Avatar. Well, I was just playing, but I think this actually is Avatar. I've never seen anything Avatar related. I've never seen the movie. I thought there was like a sequel or something that came out or was about to come out. Reminds me of Final Fantasy X. Yeah, GTA 6 is... I don't see it coming out anytime soon. Especially with them announcing the enhanced version of GTA 5 for PlayStation 5. I'd say 2022, 2023. Somewhere around there. No, I didn't. I did not see Avatar when it came out. Not really sure why, but I just didn't. Oh, 2009, yeah. 2009, I wasn't really going to theaters and stuff. I just started going watching movies again until I reconnected with King Rutherford. Once, like, we start hanging out again, it was like, okay. Then we start going and watching movies and things like that. Kind of interesting.
You understand now. You and I are gonna tear shit up! Begin the remake!
That is crazy.
A ton of Far Cry stuff.
Like I said, man, too much fun.
Planes. $60% off your first month now. Oh, that's if you subscribe to Ubisoft Plus. I think I'm alright.
Thanks to Eve and all the devs that joined us to share what's new with Ubisoft.
Today, we battled some Archeans in Rainbow Six Extraction.
I haven't been keeping up with Battlefield since forever. So I don't know like anything about reports of anything.
Visited new shores in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Witnessed a chilling confrontation in Far Cry 6. And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls in Mario Plus Rabbids.
Don't go anywhere. There's still more to come in the post show.
Bye, y'all.
Okay, that's the post show. Let me see if I can get the schedule up. Let me see. So we just got done with Ubisoft. Next is Devolver, Gearbox. Early tomorrow, around 1 p.m. my time, will be Xbox and Bethesda. Then after that, Square Enix.
UB forward, and boy, oh boy, what a way.
Then they have Back for Blood. Then PC gaming show, feature game show.
First thing, Avatar, it's happening. It wasn't a lie.
I know. Literally, we were both floored. The E3 crew back there just started screaming. The hype, that was just the perfect way to end it, I think.
Yeah.
It was just a taste of it, right? But the visuals, I mean, it completely got me to my core. We know.
So I guess tomorrow is going to be Xbox. Well, it says Xbox plus Bethesda. I don't know if that's just Bethesda by itself because Xbox owned them now, so they just have the Xbox name in their presentation, or if Xbox is going to be like doing something with them. And the console's already out, so it's not like they're going to have a surprise console reveal or something.
Mountain biking. It was like one of those games that it came out around the time when all the other extreme sports games were coming out, and everyone was snagging up properties, and someone said, "How about we have people ride bikes down a mountain?"
Yeah.
And from there,
What's up, Eating by Ghouls?
I got hooked. I was addicted. I love that game so much, and that is what Riders Republic felt like.
There was an original Avatars game?
Genuinely
I don't remember that.
So I've always loved sports games like this because I'm 6'2" and incredibly uncoordinated. I cannot snowboard to save my
she's tall.
butt. In fact, I just land on my butt the whole time.
Cool.
So I'm definitely excited to try out snowboarding, but I also want to drive an ice cream truck. You went crazy with the ice
sure,
cream
what's
truck.
good?
You were like,
Yeah,
is that an ice cream
it was
truck?
the ice cream bicycle.
Oh, it was an ice cream bicycle,
The little dolly. It was so good. I loved it. But by
Favorite
the way, guys,
Ubisoft
we got a poll
announcement.
go out here, and it seems like no surprise.
Hate to say it, so
especially
far
given
none of them.
that again, but Avatar
Like I guess Far Cry 6 technically, but that's a season pass that was announced. I don't care about the season pass.
41% resounding score there. But there were some good ones.
yeah.
There were some good ones. So also shout out to the people who voted Riders Republic. I appreciate you. But there were some fun ones. Real quick, I do want to touch on Rocksmith because that game has been going on for such a long time now. But I was explaining it before, and me and Avali, we were like chatting about it. And it's like, it's one of those things that it's not just a game; it's an experience.
They're going to announce that Elder Scrolls 6 is an Xbox exclusive or a timed Xbox exclusive for a year.
You can gamify it, or you can just learn all together. It's a really cool idea, and I'm glad that Ubisoft continues to support it.
Yeah, I think for
Let me turn this down a bit because I let them talk in the background. I'll turn it back up if they say something that's interesting. Or something that interests me, I mean. Xbox. I mean, they have to have some news about Elder Scrolls 6. Something has to come out. They announced that so long ago, and it's like, I get it was an early announcement. They shouldn't have made it at the time, but it's been so long that something has to come out about it. Some type of photos or a teaser trailer, something. Give us an idea what the story's about. Anything. There you go. Barbecue chicken pizza. See, if I got a barbecue chicken pizza, it has to be something homemade though. I can't go to a pizza place and get a barbecue chicken pizza because it's not the same. You gotta take some barbecue, actually put it on the grill, put some barbecue sauce on it, and then put it on a pizza and bake it that way. That's how you get the best. Where's all the internet personalities I remember? Where back in the day I used to watch this all the time. Where's the Adam Sesslers and Morgan Webbs? Where's the who's the host of Attack of the Show? Besides next to Olivia Munn, Kevin, what was his name? I forgot. And then over on IGN they had what was the dude with the glasses? What was his name again? It's on the tip of my tongue, but they had a bunch of people that I don't know, just people that I guess were they were significant gaming figures for me. Hell no, pepperoni doesn't go on pizza. No. I ought to ban you for asking that question. Pepperoni does not, or not pepperoni, pineapple does not go on pizza. Pineapple stays off pizza forever. Why not put bologna on pizza? I mean, just whatever. Pineapple's great by itself. It does not go on pizza. You do not take pineapple and heat it and put it in tomato sauce. No, you do not do that. It takes away all the juiciness, and then you add just a ton of salt flavor. You ruin everything that makes pineapple pineapple. Try not to get too upset, Alicia. John just misses that roadie with the with the that roadie with the genitals that look like she spilled cherry pie in her lap. The man's thirsty. Somebody get my guy some water. All right, while this is going on, I'm about to just go and grab some more water. It only take a second, but just want to let you guys know. Need more water. 1 second, let me go ahead and mute this in case some music or something starts playing in the background. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Get the thing back on. All right. Got this kind of quiet in the background. They should be jumping over to... Let's look at the schedule again. It says Devolver is 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So for me, that would be 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. So in about 10 minutes, they should be starting the 10 minutes. They should be starting the next press conference. Devolver's more of like a indie thing, though, I think. I know I got some water, but I had one of those packets that you put in water and turns into juice, so I just figured I'd try it. Pretty good, actually. That works pretty well. Oh man, since we're here watching E3 and everything else, let's go ahead and discuss games that I guess you're anticipating to be announced or shown, or maybe more coverage of. I mean, they've had some people mention Grand Theft Auto 6, which, let's be real, I don't think they're going to show anything Grand Theft Auto 6. At best, they're going to talk about a new expansion pack for GTA Online or something, or maybe something with Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. Okay, Far Cry 6 AMA.
Well, actually, long before joining Far Cry, I had a big interest in history and political science. And
what's up, Ronan?
Revolution, simply due to my family's own history.
React
so when it came to actually working on Far Cry
2042,
you know, right from the beginning,
trailer.
I was fascinated, and the team was really fascinated by the idea.
Maybe I'll do that.
What does it take for someone to take up arms against this overwhelming force, this overwhelming regime?
If I have enough time, I might be able to check it out before the other presentation starts, maybe.
When does your revolution begin? How far are you willing to go for that revolution? Are you fighting that revolution for the right reasons? Those were the kinds
What's
of
up, Sayadon? I believe that's how you pronounce it. Let me know if I mispronounce anybody's names. When was the last Splinter Cell out? Because I feel like you have been in a drought for a minute.
To answer the question, what is the ending of Far Cry 6? Well, it's really simple.
Oh, he wants the dog. He wants the dog.
Water buffalo. I think it's super
this stuff is really good.
To boil that down to one thing. I think first and foremost, being able to work with such an amazing, dedicated, talented, creative, diverse team on this project has been unbelievable. And also watching everyone's voice sort of represented in the DNA of our game has been really exciting to see. I think, you know, there's sort of
See,
a
Dark
highlight
Souls and
reel that
Bloodborne
goes
seem
off
good.
in my mind over the course
I've never gotten
of
into it.
Production, everything from
Like I said, I played a little bit of Dark Souls 3.
tiniest, script
I fought the very
detail
first
in
boss
a
and got my ass
writer's
handed to me.
room
I was like,
to
how
trying
the hell does people play this? This is impossible.
For the first time, a controller in hand, to our last day of performance capture with our amazing cast and crew. You know, and also just all the amazing moments with our collaborators, our experts, our consultants who joined us to make this epic, meaningful story that had something to say.
Yeah, I
We have
figured
so much to be
Splinter Cell was a long time ago.
way more.
I'd hate to
favorite
jinx it, so I'm gonna knock on
moments
wood when I say this.
but that's just it.
But Splinter Cell seemed like one of those games that was big for its generation, but then after that, it just like they moved on.
Epic.
Kind of like how Naughty Dog
Meaningful.
had Crash Bandicoot
And
in
surprising.
PS1. And then PS2, they moved on to Sly
you
Cooper.
appreciate
But after those generations were over,
I
they
am
just like
saying
moved on to
only
the next
3
game.
words right now, because that was
Splinter Cell seems like
excruciatingly
that. Like it was.
as a narrative director.
It was the PS2, Xbox.
We really tried
It
to
transitioned
approach
over a
this
little
with
bit
the
to the
idea
Xbox
that
360, but
every
after that, it was
Far
like
Cry sort of has its own
it
story
quickly
and
started
its
to
own
die down.
world. There's usually some loose connections between the games, but for us, we really wanted to look at the story of Yara, you know, and the revolution between
Dying
Devon
Light
and
2
Anton
looks
on one
interesting, too.
side
Yep.
versus Anton and his regime on the other. It actually really depends on how you play. You know, right
Ronan
from
said
the
those are
start,
fight
you're
words.
Gonna be able to approach the campaign however you choose. It was really important for us for you to have that freedom, so you're gonna be able to navigate your own path at your own pace and hit missions, checkpoints, F&D bases, and
I'm sure if I played Dark Souls or Battlefield, Bloodborne enough, I can eventually like pick up the pattern to beat the bosses.
Was new for
It's
us
just
and something exciting for us to bring.
it would be a
into
lot of screaming
the
and
brand
cussing
was this
involved, and I don't
idea
want you to
that
see me like
you would
that. I
have
don't want to
these
present myself like that on the internet.
With Anton and Diego, where the player wasn't there, that we would have these throughout the game, and you'd get to see the revolution really from Anton and Diego's perspective, and it just gives you a bigger picture of how the story is playing out in Yara. There's a lot to unpack there. The first thing is, Reign of
Splinter Cell
Diego
could make a
is
good movie.
Fantastic name for a Far Cry, but I am not falling for this trick. However, the previous question is super interesting, which is, you know, how did we land on this notion of family in Far Cry 6? I think what was really interesting for us to explore was this notion that how can a dictator commit such, you know, horrible human rights abuses
Did you just ask
against
that?
their own country, while simultaneously talk about, you know, how great a father they are.
Again, did you
That
just
was
ask
something
that?
we really wanted
How does a dictator commit
also
such
with the notion
atrocities
that,
against their
you know,
country
over
while
50
pretending they're a good
years,
guy?
You know,
What?
The Castillos have had some hand in Yara's politics and his future. And I think this notion of inheritance came up, and the idea that, you know, Anton really believes that Yara is his and is for Diego to own, that the Castillos are the keys to quote unquote rebuild paradise.
So far, I haven't gone nuts on camera yet. So far.
Thanks for joining me today and for allowing me
I'm
this
proud of that.
opportunity to answer some of your questions. Far Cry
See, back
6
in the day,
launches
I'd flip
on
the hell out over
October
anything.
7th. I can't wait for you to dive into Yara.
You, Ubisoft, and Reddit there for that AMA, but now it's my time. I'm turning the tables on you, all right? So everybody, the question is going to be, what do you want from Far Cry 6? What's the one thing you want from Far Cry 6?
Didn't you see the ending? That's
The
all I
ability
care
to
about,
to
Teresa.
reverse with the gamepad.
And I gotta look at him. I think he's like a pre-order.
That's what I want.
Yeah, you can get special outfits for him, I think.
Yeah, special outfits.
The ability to push this button right here and back up in vehicles. That's what I want.
Nice. Okay, cool. Wiener dog on wheels. Put it up there.
You know,
Damon.
that was a joke, but actually the real ending probably is you just get to chill out with chorizo. And like in the story,
sure.
Well, the villain has been defeated. Now I can retire and just relax with chorizo.
See, I think that's a fake out because a lot of Far Cry games, if you just chill out at the beginning, there's like a false ending. You can beat the game in 5 minutes. So in that one, chorizo just lulls you into a false sense of security. Then brat, game over.
Oh wow, he was from the inside the entire time. He's a double
Chorizo is a big heel turn. I'm sorry to spoil this, but
wow, I didn't see that one coming, Michael.
I want Far Cry 6 to say it with their chest. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have the narrative director.
Irish family in the chat.
Do that, and he's out here
Do you think Far Cry would make a good game in an Irish setting?
I think this is a very deliberate move.
Like if they put Far Cry in Ireland, you can pick a different time period. It doesn't have to be like modern day Ireland, but you think it would make a good setting for Far Cry at some point in Irish history?
Like, when I'm thinking about this, what I want is the narrative to hook me, and I want it to go places that Far Cry doesn't necessarily go before, right? I think Far Cry often does a great job of punching you in the face and giving you a great setup, and then for me personally, it doesn't work, and I'm thinking specifically about 5. I thought 5 opened so strong, but I fell off in terms of what I was doing when I was going.
Is Battlefield 6 and Battlefield 2042 or whatever the same game?
Seems like they built a really expansive.
Like I said, I've been out of Battlefield for a long time.
Sort of lives up to that because sort of the problem you have with sandbox games sometimes is running into that feeling of repetition, like you're doing the same thing over and over again. And I feel like you have so much potential here. So
to give you a hint, the last time I was like deeply into a Battlefield game was Battlefield 1942. It's like, oh shit, you can fly planes and get in tanks and stuff just randomly. You see a tank over there, you just get in it. Just jump in a plane and fly.
Ubisoft has been pretty quiet about Rainbow Six Extraction since it was announced back in 2019, so I'm definitely curious what it's like to finally get to open up about the game and show off some...
I should have done this reaction on Twitch. That way I could have like pulled out clips. That way if I did react to the trailer, I can clip it and put it on YouTube as its own video.
As soon as possible, so yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, and I also want to speak to the inception of Rainbow Six Extraction, what it was like to build a new team to expand on that concept into a full-blown game.
We were lucky enough to be able to put up a completely new team, completely different from the Siege team, with talents from pretty much all the brands that we did it at Ubisoft Montreal. So Assassin's Creed.
Like at this point, like Far Cry is almost becoming like
people from Rainbow Six Siege, and also people who are
kind of like Grand Theft Auto and Assassin's Creed, where people are just like, what setting would it work in?
I think a lot of people going into E3 are going to be curious just what an average mission, like an average hour.
Far Cry Feudal Japan.
So can you walk us through the basic gameplay?
Far Cry Egypt.
First of all, it's
Far Cry China.
Player co-op, so squad-based. It's a tactical game because it's a Rainbow Six game. It's a first-person shooter, and
ooh, Far Cry Nazi Germany.
As operators, Rainbow Six operators, you enter containment zones, which are mysterious and which...
I only say switch to Twitch because Twitch has the whole clipping function. I don't know if YouTube has it or not, but in Twitch you can clip stuff and turn them into their own videos.
You go in this zone, so you must get out, but with the information that you're looking for.
I think I saw in a recent demo also that you'll be able to choose when to extract mid-mission if you're not doing so well.
Actually, you can extract at 3 different bases in an incursion.
Well, I can't switch right now.
Each map
if I do, I'd have to kill the chat, or not to the chat, kill the live stream, and start it up again.
To go further.
I'm curious what it was like transitioning gadgets that are in Rainbow Six Siege into Extraction, to a PvE environment.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I'll say it anyway. When you become a partner on Twitch, you're not allowed to have something on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. If you have something on Twitch, you have to wait 24 hours before you can put that video somewhere else. So, like, I can't stream at the same time. When I first was doing Twitch, I would have simultaneous streams. I would have a stream going on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. But when I became a partner on Twitch, I would do Twitch, and then a day or so later, I'd have it appear on YouTube.
Obviously, reworked them to make sure that We push them to their full potential within our game genre and within our fantasy, while keeping them highly tactical.
A good example I noticed was Vigil, who in Siege...
Oh, I'm somebody that fucks up with sleep too. My schedule's all screwed up.
To enemies, essentially.
Well, not now. I fixed my schedule, but for a long time, my schedule was horrible. I'd be waking up at like 6 in the evening.
I doubt you can say much.
That's the reason why. One of the reasons why I wasn't live streaming, because my hours were god awful.
Campaign is there that players will recognize, or what type of story is being told in the game?
Extraction starts 3 years after the events.
I mean, I could definitely react to it. There's a lot of E3 trailers that have come out, so I'll probably be doing a lot of video game related videos anyway.
But immediately after the events,
I mean, I can throw Battlefield in there.
React organization, and out of nowhere, with no reason, the parasite emerged again on 4 different sites in the US. So React had to become really active and intervene in those 4 different zones, 4 different areas in the US, where they sent the Rainbow Six React operators.
Is Extraction a live service game as much as Siege is? Well,
I mean, like I said, that whole issue is something that's way outside of my realm. Like, it would be wrong for me to try to sit here and say I have fully make opinions because I'm not fully informed about anything. And even still, there's like context from both sides, so it's like,
and,
I don't know.
Ubisoft is also
I just know there are certain things that are right, certain things that are wrong that get done. Just like with the whole Israel Palestine thing. Like, I don't care what side you're on. Some of the things Israel have done recently is like, nah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. And I know Palestine have done things too, but it's like,
And that was a bit more information on Rainbow Six.
It's about the way you respond and everything.
I remember 14 years ago moving to San Francisco.
Like, that's my opinion on that.
Xbox 360 and you and me playing Rainbow Six Vegas.
Dude, so many good memories. Both that and Vegas too, yeah.
Of course.
And of course, this is a little bit different. Rainbow Six is different today.
Yeah.
But I am excited for Extraction for a couple reasons. I know Siege is a great game, super popular. I'm not really a PvP guy though, so sort of reworking the Rainbow Six gameplay into a PvE game, much like Back 4 Blood, that seems really cool. And also, just given the choice, if I'm ever given the choice between a realistic
that was me too, John. Like, when I did go to sleep, I'd sleep for like 3 hours and then wake up.
To me. I like it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm right there with you, right? Of like, I've played Siege, I've enjoyed Siege.
I'd like go to sleep at like 2 in the afternoon and wake up at 6 at
Take all that information
6 at night, or not 6 in the evening.
Here, it gets me going too, and I don't want to get in there. Now, Michael, you gonna play?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna play because Rainbow Six Siege is my favorite multiplayer shooter, like on the block right now.
Really?
Yeah, I was a big Counter-Strike player, and Rainbow Six Siege is the game that kind of elevated that style of multiplayer.
Well, we're all sitting here watching a gaming stream, so yeah, we're all we're all night owls. I don't think it's possible to be a gamer and like wake up at 7 in the morning.
I know that
unless you're still in school or something, but yeah, if you're a gamer and you're an adult, that doesn't exist.
So I think that they have such a strong foundation with the operators and with Siege. So this is like, I got my eyes on Extraction big time.
Avi, what about you?
I'm thinking about
the stream should be starting now. What's going on?
Because it's been how long since we've had like some really good.
Hold on 1 second. The stream should be starting. Where's the stream?
Running towards us,
yeah, where's Devolver? That's what the chat's saying. Where's Devolver at?
Exactly right. And same thing with Siege. It's like, you know, your friends can get mad at the people we're playing against.
Box
they're
Production is
smurfing.
streaming.
Oh, they're this and that. And now it's like, hey man, it's AI. Either get good or you know we're gonna replace you with someone else. So that's what I'm super excited.
I want to know.
Team up with 2 other buddies.
Where's the Devolver stream?
No, it is on them. Like if I'm picking up kills, that's fine. And if they're dying, then you know we'll replace them. You want to play sometime? Ditch him.
Oh sure.
Try something.
We don't want to ditch him. We can. I mean, it's 3 players. We'll all have different.
E3 2021 live stream.
If there's room for me in the
Why is
group,
it
then
all
yes.
down there?
All right, we'll kick
right
around.
here, live stream.
Yes.
Don't worry about it. She's got all these new G4.
I need to know where Devolver is. This isn't somebody doing a reaction, I hope. I hope it's not another reaction
we'll have
video.
That video up on IGN in a little while, so look forward to that. In the meantime, I do want to cover off on some stuff that didn't happen today.
Okay, I think this is somebody else covering it. I don't want to watch somebody else's coverage. I just want to watch the official stream.
I'm Margaret Boykin, director.
No, I'm not going to watch somebody else's paid production video. Gearbox Digital stream. Maybe this will work. Let's see.
Who are you and why are you making noises at me?
Nina. Man. Nina Struthers. I'm an
There we go. Devolver.
executive on the marketing team. I'm running for synergy officer one day.
Why are you pouring the coffee?
Because we need coffee.
Grab it, Hackjaw. Nina, is it? Put the coffee down and talk at my face.
Well,
Talk at my face.
the thing of it is, a few of us were talking and...
Monetization. As a service.
Say what he said.
That's gotta be the most ridiculous...
Let's fucking do it.
For 4 decades.
Alicia, do you mean you work graveyard shifts, or do you actually work in graveyards?
In the burgeoning videotainment market. Now that's no accident. The global research and development teams at Devolver Digital Incorporated have worked tirelessly to deliver to you, the unwashed consumers, so many breakthroughs in the video game entertainment sphere that it's arguable as to whether the countless problems we've successfully solved were ever actually problems in the first place.
The media is fake. Santa Claus and Easter Bunny are myths. Believe nobody.
A developer.
You've been lied to.
Idea and that shit's already for sale. Boom! Devolver Digital Screen Pay allowed loudmouth consumers to not only throw money at their screens, but to throw money at our federally unregistered offshore corporate bank accounts. Devolver even jumped ass first into that crypto lifo broth before electric car barons made it all the rage with loot box coin, the market's first and justifiably last physical cryptocurrency that lived entirely off of the blockchain.
Blam!
Yeah. But you know a game isn't going to touch that subject. A game is not going to touch that subject. Maybe an independent game. A game with that was made by like an independent studio. But they probably aren't going to get published by anybody.
Welcome to Devolver Max Pass Plus.
So John, what you're saying is Alicia's like Ed Gein. She just goes in graveyards and does stuff like like stealing body parts.
Welcome to the future. Games as a service. A razor-edged industry
House full of
shock job
bodysuits.
that serves to convert what was traditionally a one-time purchase into a potentially lifelong chain ball commitment to reoccurring payments for video games that...
Is that Aquaman behind her?
Let's be real deal about this. Most of you don't even enjoy anymore. Devolver likes to take things further. Dive the big dive, you know? Take the leap, push the envelope, toad the wet sprocket. Go big or go home, and baby, we ain't got no home to go home to. Devolver likes
What the fuck am I watching? What the fuck am I watching right now?
Is creepily possible and uncomfortably prescient. That is why monetization as a service.
Now see, you got freaking Aquaman and Abby from Last of Us 2.
Groundbreaking new way to keep consumers locked into a semi-regular non-payment schedule with a novel, if not needlessly complex approach, wherein a top-tier service subscriber, that is you, look at you, is granted access to dozens, if not hundreds of dozens, of premium purchases at the low, low monthly price, no cost to you, for the subscription itself. Hit me again! Whew. That is the Max Pass Plus difference. You simply apply.
Is it Siren? Let me know if I pronounced that wrong.
Total lunar payload weight, environmentally induced.
Thanks for showing up in the chat.
And very first Magic Deck are evaluated on a 29-point density matrix, and boosh, you're absolutely Rose Street.
See, America, we used to fund stuff like that. Back in the day, that we were the ones that planted that shit in there. We were the originators. You thought you had a democracy or whatever, and then all of a sudden, boom, America happened.
Granted direct access to purchase anything in our constantly growing collection of video games and video game related junk.
Y'all thought freedom was instilling democracy, but what freedom really was creating rebel groups. You can't have a free country without rebels in it.
That would be insane. Quick access to those purchases, though, totally freezies.
Is she eating a hot dog from the top down? Kind of weird. What?
It's some of the video games that amazing consumers like you can look forward to, if you get approved, of course.
She's eating a hot dog like a damn burger. Ugh, you ate all the topping off, so now that piece you just bit was just hot dog and bread.
Premium purchase.
Oh, hybrid. You exposed yourself. Oh, we got a Feudal Japan game. You might have something badass over here. I want another Way of the Samurai game. Mm. John, your mind goes to some dark places, man. Oh. This looks like, what the hell was that game? One of those first core games. What the hell was it called? With that one girl. Damn, I forgot the name of it. It was, what was it? With the Asian chick with the red pants.
Fashionable. Now that's a phrase. A phrase that goes lock, stock, hand in hand with gamers. An exclusive state of being, if you will, to which only the most...
Like I said, whatever people vote for is the way that things should go. That's my opinion.
Until now. No. That's this, not this.
Now, I know that there's like gerrymandering and things like that sometimes. Especially like in America, there's a lot of gerrymandering, so sometimes the vote doesn't go the way people want it to, even though it should.
Central textile manufacturing and weaponized branding entity
ban gerrymandering. Write the districts based on how the counties or countries or states or city-states or whatever are already written, and have votes based on that.
Catastrophically unaffordable formal wear was designed and manufactured entirely in-house by an elite selection of our most...
Why does that mannequin have junk? Why am I looking at mannequin junk? What is up with this?
Device and, shall we say, joie de vivre. You may go. Bye. As with everything else in this presentation, the
Mirror's Edge, that's the game. Yes, Mirror's Edge. Thank you.
Is, well, exclusive. Only available to subscribers in a premium purchase, not at all in the subscription fee you may or may not, but may be paying. Fashionable. Am I right? Now, let's take a deep breath and take a peek at these two premium purchase products that will be available to you soon. The adoring Devolver Max Pass Plus Survivor. Subscriber.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Premium purchase.
Shattered sky and northern sea.
Okay, a little animation. Looks like Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. I might have to hit the mute button. Don't know if this is copyright claimed or not. Let's go ahead and mute it just to be on the safe side. Yeah, Devolver's pretty damn weird. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. See, I don't remember Metal Gear Solid 4's ads being too crazy. I remember Sony's ads around that time being crazy as hell. Sony had some weird ass ads.
Premium purchase.
And what is Devolver Max Pass? Is it like a season pass, except it goes with all their games? Like I said, Devolver is kind of like an indie studio, so you'll probably see a lot of these types of games. It's very disappointing after that little intro. To be fair, I don't think it's a mobile game. I think it's just how their games tend to go. Well, I guess you're not technically wrong. Okay. After this is over, I might watch the next conference, and that'll be the end of the stream for today. We'll be back tomorrow, earlier tomorrow, so around 1:30 p.m. If you need a conversion, for me that would be, it's about to be 5 o'clock where I'm at now. So whatever 3.5 hours ago was for you, that's what time I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. 3.5 hours ago from now.
The entire Devolver Digital catalog on Steam is available at Devolver Max Pass Plus as a premium service, not included in your reoccurring monthly payments that we still haven't quite nailed down yet. Each of these gems will be available at a reduced rate for a bafflingly limited amount of time, with discounts ranging from, alright, why not, to fuck me, why am I
I mean, I can't deny their ability to
thank you from
have an interesting conference. This is
you deserve
unique.
a premium experience.
It is better than developers just sitting in the middle of a room talking.
Visit DevolverMaxPassPlus.com for more information.
Premium purchase.
Yeah, I watched the Ubisoft conference earlier. The stream started when the Ubisoft conference began. I was about to say again, I have no idea anything about the details of the like Ireland UK thing. You pretty much be talking to an infant. Like I have no idea. Didn't expect a dev. Oh. Curse words. This looks interesting. Oh, this is like a medley, I guess. I want to see what that that weird live action thing was. It reminded me of like Night Trap.
Premium purchase.
I want a Star Wars MMO game. Something more than just the Old Republic. Speaking of Star Wars MMO,
Do you love video games?
I just downloaded Star Wars Galaxy's Legends.
Do you love video
The dedicated
Do you want to pay for video games? Not at all.
independent server for the old Star Wars Galaxy games.
We charge you for cool stuff and make you watch ads for minimal benefit to you, the consumer.
I'm about to get into that.
Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Okay, so now we have mobile games.
Reprioritize your
Let's go ahead and mute this real quick. I don't really care about mobile games. But yeah, for those of you that don't know what Star Wars Galaxies was, it was an MMORPG way back in like 2001, 2002, before World of Warcraft even. And it's like, it doesn't have the same story narrative as the Old Republic, but it has a lot of freedom. It's gigantic worlds. It has all types of different jobs and class systems and things like that. When it first came out, they made it so that like not everybody can be a Jedi. They have this entire
Choose characters from a loaded roster.
they have this entire like side quest to become a Jedi, and even then it's like only a select few would be able to get it, because the story takes place during the Civil War era, so the rebels and the Empire, so not a lot of Jedi are around. So in order to keep honest with the lore, they made it so that if somebody did become a Jedi, it was like 1 in 1,000.
Time at the App Store and Google Play by visiting.
Nowadays they changed it. Now you can like pick Jedi from the start of the game, which kind of sucks, but I'm still thinking about trying it.
Nina.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, they got rid of Star Wars Galaxies when the Old Republic became a thing, but there's still some people making some that are keeping the servers alive. If you go to Star Wars Galaxy's Reddit page, they have like an instructional on how to like download the torrent for the Galaxy's game, and you just use like a dedicated server they have. So it still exists.
For our stinky dairy product and perfect numbers. Devolver, though,
Yeah.
aims to return
Don't worry, Rebels. I'm not censoring anybody.
tangible roots with a premium purchase title
It's just,
available only
it's
in this.
you're not probably gonna get a lot of deep conversation because, like I said, I know nothing about the situation, and it'd be wrong for me to like say one way or the other.
Goddamn right it is.
Only because I don't know.
Introducing Demon Throttle by developer Doinksoft, the creators of Gato Roboto.
I might be playing it off camera. I don't
The
know.
Nintendo Switch as a physical box set and only
Because I don't know how interesting watching an old RPG or an old MMORPG would be. Like I said, this was before World of Warcraft, so it's like we're talking
to purchase as a retail product and put on your shelf
the
and to never play or to sell at ridiculous scalper
origins
prices to anyone who missed out on
of
its initial
online
offering
gameplay.
starting today.
What is up, Nevin?
Check a look. Premium purchase.
Ooh, retro games. Or retro themed games. I'm always a fan of that.
That demon just my right. Or something.
Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, this looks good. Maybe. I understand, Rebels. Yeah, like I said, I understand.
Huh? I mean, huh? Right?
I love it. It's good. Really good. Great work, Stilts.
Well, it wasn't all.
Who'da thunk? Big moves by a guy from... Where are you from?
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's great,
I'm
buddy.
filming.
Okay, now bring it home. Hit me with the big move. What's the punch?
There isn't one.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of retro games.
Nina! Tape.
What she said.
What's this now?
Well, we put the entire thing on a tape and then sell it. Hey, like this, right? Right? Here. Videotape. The trick, though, is that there is one and only one, and we sell it to one buyer. Only. Just the one.
Just the one?
Just the one. Sell it. Okay, and since there's only one and the buyer keeps it, and we broke the little tab on the inside so you can't copy it, it is non-fuckwithable.
Here.
A non-fuckwithable tape, right? NFT for short. It's gonna be a thing.
Can we do this? Can this be done?
It's actually already been done. Okay, the one copy of this entire presentation on tape, the one in this player right here, is available online. For the first Devolver Max Pass Plus Triple Platinum Elite Gold Star Magnum Double XL tier subscriber to go to devolvermaxpassplus.com and buy it.
Hate to break it to you, but I've already just streamed your entire thing.
No damage to the environment.
Unless that makes me legally liable. Oh my goodness. Have I been bootlegging this press conference the whole time?
That Caleb found in a box marked Nancy's Fancies, okay, in the back of an old filing cabinet in the birthing wing, and it's also a tape.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes. Yeah. Zane, Nina, Margaret, Caleb. This is such wonderful.
As a hybrid, you're too in sync. Something's up. We don't know what's going on, but you're in everybody's head, man. Or lady, I don't know. But. Okay. Now let's see, what time does the next conference start? Next conference is Gearbox, and it starts at 5, which should be now. Well, let's go and check it out then. Alright, well, we're about to go and check out Gearbox now. That'll be the last stream of the day. Renegades are screaming. Let's see. Is it Gearbox? 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 This might be Gearbox. Don't know, but we'll see. Yep, Gearbox. You thought you were getting a presentation, but it was me, Hybrid. We're all feeling a little psycho. Oh, 1 second. I don't know if that's copyright claimed. Hey, John, you can't take my joke. I made the Abby joke a long time ago when she first appeared. I don't think Abby was a lesbian. I'm pretty sure they made that clear with that one
hey everybody, if you don't
scene.
know me, I'm Randy Pitchford. The founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. And I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this.
What
this
is
a
with
live
the
set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been.
That's some video editing I would do.
Caustic caverns. We've been in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second? Yes. This is Eli Roth, our director.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you've got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you, man.
This is
I'm
gonna
very,
be,
very happy.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know, look, I feel like we're
Brothers
just
in
getting
Arms
started.
is
The whole
extremely
point is to
old.
entertain people.
Wasn't that tied to like a TV show or something?
It's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
All I can really guess is
Let me show this.
Yeah, we can show
that game is only going to be around for as long as that show was around. And since the show is probably over with by now, I imagine they're probably not going to do anything with it.
That actually, this one is light, so I could really learn to twirl because I don't want to smash a real one. But Kate's amazing. Kate's like, she can side twirl, she can double twirl. That's right. She can do the front twirl.
Isn't it unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to life?
It's
I can't wait
crazy.
for you to see. Like, Kate is a god.
I saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And
I could have sworn it was a TV show with her Brothers in Arms. Well, not a TV show, but what was it? Was it on Netflix? I think something like that.
She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they
I'm over the sausages now, so I'm just going to eat
blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a
the
real
cheese and
great
pepperoni by itself.
We don't want to make a great video.
Nothing
game.
against sausages, just
Well, that's the key,
a
right?
great site. You just have to make a great
I've had my
sci-fi
fill.
movie, period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans,
No, I'm just
who,
picking it up.
Play the video game. If you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones, bring them to the movie.
We want this
and
to
introduce them to Borderlands. They're
we
gonna love it.
We want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands fans. I mean, look, the thing is, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story.
I mean, keep hope alive.
Can live in the world.
I was waiting for Final Fantasy VII Remake since 2005. It came out in 2017, 18.
Easily the best cast I've ever worked with. But like just
Oh,
a
19, I think.
world-class cast of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into their characters. Like we see way Florian's playing Creed.
Florian is killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin
doing
is
amazing.
rolling. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
like he's
watching
playing like
Kevin
a full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I know Lisa is.
He reminds me of Ed Boon,
Lisa, our first AD.
the guy that he's talking to.
You go to work. All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man and Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers.
John.
And you know.
You keep talking like that, you're gonna get the bunk.
The most successful movies of all time for comic
Go straight to
books.
horny jail.
And the pitch you gave me was, "Hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game." And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right. You were right.
Well, you have to understand,
Yeah, that's how y'all
we get
felt
hit up
during that
by
damn
people
intro.
all the time, and it's a different world. Like what we have to do to make video games is a completely
Hey,
different.
we know everybody's been asking for a Final Fantasy VII remake for years. So let's do an intro to the game, but that's it. With no intention of actually remaking it.
It was with people that cared about our universe, cared about our fans, and cared about the character and the worlds that we created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios just see where they can get business done. And I probably beat you up.
Oh no.
for 2
We
years
threw a bunch
plus.
of horny people in horny jail together. This was a big mistake. Miscalculation.
For years, yes. And but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you know what? We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. You know, like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah.
We're about 2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All right.
We have a really funny shot.
Oh yeah.
With the trash, we should be shooting it behind the scenes.
Eli Roth. What?
I don't think we can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way. We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you later. Cheers.
See, that stereotype is kind of like Americans all wear like cowboy hats and are from Texas.
You check out Borderlands Science.
I've never owned a cowboy hat in my life.
You can contribute to real-world research studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
Also, I mean, when you think about it, countries that don't drink tea all the damn time are the ones that are the odd ones out. Because when you think about all the other like countries around the world, a lot of countries drink tea. Like a lot of countries drink tea.
The Homeworld game started in the mid-90s. It would be the first ever truly 3D RTS.
Uh-oh, are we talking RTSs? RTSs? Are we going to be bringing back RTSs? Please. I want some real world civilization building RTSs.
Fate.
Some historical real world RTSs.
It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
This game looks interesting. Wanda Sykes. Butt Stallion. Yeah. Oh hell, Butt Stallion.
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's
So Ireland didn't have tea beforehand?
Classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Southern Dragon's Teeth, a fan favorite.
I'm not gonna lie, if that's your name, it makes me think of a particular genre that you would be popular in.
With some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much.
Yeah, so that's not really the name of
Absolutely excited
an
to talk
actor
about
that would
all
be
of our new enemy
pitching,
types.
let's put it that way.
So that is one of our wyvern enemies you will absolutely be fighting them.
Phil McCracken.
Wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are.
See, my name would be Stick Johnson. There you go. Stick Johnson, that's my
Follow
name.
us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Slice of Homeworld. Last Homeworld mainline game was released in 2003. Now that's a drought. That's a damn drought.
This has to happen.
Man. I know somewhere there's somebody pissing themselves over this news. Somewhere.
Giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't Disney.
I like to see it somewhere. Somebody's like, oh my god.
Gather resources and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed.
Are we about to just spam the chat with names? Is that what I'm seeing?
Things rise when the sun sets.
Just as many innuendo-laced names as possible.
Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fierce
There's still a chance.
Great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool.
And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show
It's
them
like
our might
Black or White
is
back in the
greater
day.
than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
Pong Retribution.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at
Somebody killed the paddle's
Just under
partner,
2 months away
and now
from
he's out for
finally
revenge.
launching our upcoming
It was that
10-player
damn
co-op
ball.
Action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam. In Tribes of Midgard, you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the seed of Yggdrasil, the World Tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your village in order to craft better equipment and tools to help you survive.
Okay, so is this
You
an
can also
RTS
upgrade
or
and
is it like a
fortify your
mix?
village, because
Like,
each night,
what was that game back on
creatures
Super
from hell
Nintendo?
will emerge from the depth to attack
ActRaiser?
the tree. Make it through the night to go back out to
Where you
raid
like go out and
camps,
do a
go out
regular
caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course loot countless
platformy
items to
kind
gain
of
strength and level up your Viking.
side-scrolling
We now
game.
have 8 classes,
And then
each with
when you
their
were
own
done with the
abilities,
level, you would come back and do like a
and play style. As you gain experience, you level
base
up to
management
unlock
type of
more
game.
skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge.
Yeah, I would imagine a cold shower would have the opposite effect on women. Just guessing.
Stop it and take it down, whatever the cost. Otherwise, it's game over. You can of course play Tribes of Midgard.
I think something that will
completely
work
on
is
your
if you continue to tell your
highly
groupie
recommend
stories,
that you bring
John.
along 9 friends to thrive
Tell the
together.
groupie stories. That'll
We
kill
cannot
any
wait to share
mood
more
in any
information about
situation.
this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first to defend Midgard against Ragnarok.
July
Because
27th.
as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Set sail.
DS
At
edition.
Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to
The
kick
fact
back
that you
and
said
have a
DS
little
gives me an
fun.
idea of like
Good
what
sense of humor is
your
of vital importance if you want to
default
succeed
generation
in
of gaming
Here's a
was.
list of sensible
When
wisecracks
you
you
say
might
DS.
when you're exploring
See, I would have said Game Boy.
Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of Carrot. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up.
Okay.
Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink? Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3. Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
About as valid as Trump University, right? Not the same. That's right, Game Boy Color. You my boy Rebel for bringing that up. Game Boy Color was the shit.
But our fight has just begun.
Back when they had the different colored cases. Then they had the peripherals that would make your damn Game Boy look like a transformer. That's what I'm talking about. You've never experienced portable gaming until you have a Game Boy that has a damn magnifying glass on it. That's when you know you experiencing real portable gaming.
The darkness has breached reality.
Back when portable systems didn't have backlighting. So like if you were playing the game in the backseat of a car, you had to wait until the damn street lights passed before you can see what the hell's going on. So y'all ain't experienced it. Well, we'll try to keep it PG, Ash, Alicia. That's right.
Never just your brother. I
See, back in those days, wasn't really a lot of people around me that had Game Boys. So you know what I had to do? I had to buy 2 Game Boys and a link cable so that I could trade Pokemon and get certain ones that only evolved because you traded them. I had to trade to myself.
My name is Dick Kane, and I'm the senior technical producer at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels.
I mean, animations look smooth.
But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4. Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play, so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together.
Yeah, so John out here traumatizing everybody.
Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness.
I gotta get a new control arm for my mic.
Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new
Mine keeps on
challenges,
falling
enemies,
down.
bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more.
My control arm for my mic has performance anxiety. It's like this.
We're also releasing
I try to get it up, and it just goes like this.
Which we're calling the Lightbringer update.
Yes, I get the innuendo that comes out of this.
The Lightbringer update is a new endgame.
I'm willing to accept it.
Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, First Loot. First Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal Gear was tough, you ain't seen it. And then, of course, we want to make fashion.
Yeah, screw all the people with PS5s.
So we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update.
We managed to get a PS5 for my niece, but that involved backdoor deals. We had some connections. We were able to get it before it hit the floor.
There's a really unique tone and vibe and feel to Homeworld that hasn't been emulated since. It's not a prequel, it's not a remaster, it is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
I mean, I like to see more than Homeworld, but I mean, like I said, if you're a fan of this series, you've been waiting since 2003, let them have their moment. Let them get as much info as they can.
As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities.
Never played any Pokemon games.
In the photography club, make lasting connections in our chapter.
Pokemon back in the day was the shit. Nowadays, they kind of like got very complacent. But back in the day, it was Pokemon was like when I was a kid, you could use Pokemon cards as literal currency on the playground. Like you can trade Pokemon cards for food, for school supplies. Like you can get almost anything with Pokemon cards back in the day. There was a whole counterfeit ring around Pokemon cards. People would take like a thin piece of cardboard and glue a Pokemon card, like print out on one side of it and like the back of it on the other, and give it away like they were Pokemon cards, and people fell for it.
Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys.
What the hell is Kevin Hart doing here?
Let's see if he opens. Hey Kevin, you got a minute?
What the hell is Kevin Hart doing here?
Meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man?
Rolling.
Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell them actually how big I am in person. Great
well, I'm
opportunity.
6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role.
Dude, you are freaking awesome. Like you don't understand. Like you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is amazing watching you work.
You know
you're
what?
blowing my mind.
When you say Snap, are you talking Pokemon Snap?
I'll say
the original? That's what I'm talking about.
Opportunity to portray the character of role, and of course, you're very familiar with, because this is your creation. I think the biggest and best thing is the surprise that you guys are going to be in for. Because you got no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into.
All right, bro, that sounds personal.
Character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's up.
And John, you mean to tell me you haven't seen any of those animes? Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball Z, none of them?
No idea.
You're missing out.
My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
I haven't played the new version. I thought about getting it. I haven't played it yet though. The old one, that was fun. For me, it was Pokemon Stadium though. I never even owned a Nintendo 64, but I bought Pokemon Stadium just so I can go to other people's houses that own Nintendo 64s and I can play it on their systems. I love Pokemon Stadium, especially the mini games. I used to play the mini games all damn day.
To the world of Pandora knowers.
Have played Borderlands at least once. I played a demo of one.
I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see
I hope that counts.
We have made it become from a place of visual. You know, you're going to believe that you're in this place with it. So,
wow, you're making me cry, man.
It's dope,
My eyes are welling up.
No,
hey, thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate you taking a minute to introduce yourself.
Yeah, I don't think kids have had a phenomena like Pokemon in this day and age. The closest is probably what, Pokemon Go?
Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys! I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit.
Okay, so this is the Borderlands movie.
And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people that created this universe that I'm here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox, we're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
I'd say get into the Pokemon games before you get into the anime. Dragon Ball, I would start with Dragon Ball Z. I didn't even think about it. This might be copyright claimed. Let me go ahead and stop it, just in case. For all I know, I could have been taken off YouTube already. I don't know. I have no idea how that works. Okay, still going. There we go. As long as you've watched at least one anime and, you know, played a video game, that's all that matters. If you tell me you've never played video games or never watched anime at all, then that would be an issue.
Welcome to the GameSpot post-show for Gearbox Software's E3 presentation.
That might be it.
Whatever that was. Presentation was no presentation.
Oh, that might be it. I might go ahead and stop it right here. We'll probably come back again tomorrow at some point and watch the presentations for tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow will be earlier because Xbox and Bethesda starts at 1:30 p.m. my time. So I guess for y'all that would be like maybe 6:30, 5:30, 6:30, one of those for people in the UK and Ireland and things like that. Yeah, a lot of great discussions. Like I said, I'm glad to have this chat where everybody just came in and was just talking all about just random stuff. Like I loved it. Even now with the Pokemon talk, I have a folder or a binder full of Pokemon cards to this day that are just sitting in, I can't say mint condition. They're inside the little plastic pages. So they're somewhat preserved. I don't know a lot about soccer and football. For me, I've never fully gotten into it because for me, they don't score quickly enough. Like, I don't really watch American football either. I don't watch baseball for that same reason. It's like the scoring is kind of slow. Only sport I really watch are combat sports and basketball. Now, I don't mind watching like highlight videos. That wouldn't be a problem. Hunter x Hunter fan. That's what's up. I haven't watched a Pokemon anime episode since Pokemon X and Y ended. I think that was the best season that I've seen because it added so much more, I think. Then the next season, Pokemon Sun and Moon, they like changed the animation, like the drawing style and stuff, and I just couldn't get into it. Watching UFC tonight? Maybe. It depends. I don't do pay-per-views. If it's something like that, I'm not watching it. But if it's just something on TV, then I have no problem watching it. I do have a video where I reacted to a highlight of Maradona. Death Note. I haven't watched Death Note, so you already are one step ahead of me. I know about Death Note. I haven't actually watched the series though. Like, I don't know anything about the full-on story. Like, I know it's about a dude that has a book that he can kill people with when he writes their names in it, but that's like it. And I know the character L. All right, well, I'll end up reading more about it for sure. Yep, I don't really watch football. The only time I watch football is like for the Super Bowl. That's it. Are you talking the original Pokemon movie with Mewtwo and Mew? See, that was around the peak of Pokemon. You go to the movie theater, you get a free Mew Pokemon card. I think I still have that card, maybe. Back, Burger King used to have these toys that you can get. That was like a giant Pokeball, and you open it and it had like a gold-plated Pokemon card in it. See, that was back when Burger King actually gave a damn about their toys. I had that. I don't know what the hell happened to it. See, I still got to get into what's it called? Invincible. I still got to do the next episode of that. It's been a minute. The only thing that irritates me about Invincible is it's an hour-long show, so it gives me trouble when I try to put it on Dailymotion. Dailymotion says that there's only an hour-long limit to their videos, and even if my video happens to be under an hour, it still says it's too long, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, I can't upload it on a Dailymotion. Unless I like split it into 2 different parts, maybe I can do that. Oh, that song. That song. Damn, I remember that song. A younger me shed a couple tears during that song. I have watched Tokyo Ghoul. I watched Tokyo Ghoul. That's one of the few anime where the main character actually turns more badass, like big time, during the season, or not season, but during the series. And I don't mean like a transformation, but like a straight up personality change, and it just made him so much cooler. Also, that song was very sexist. It only mentions brothers. It says nothing about sisters. There are some female Pokemon in that group. I know it. I know it. Manga is the book version. Anime is the TV/show version. Usually manga comes first, so if you read manga, they tend to be more, like there's more story there, because they'll tend to do the manga first, and then at some point the anime will come in. But also, usually manga is considered the canon one. In the event that the anime happens to separate itself from manga in some way, like maybe it has like a filler episode or something like that, manga is the one that is canonical. Hashtag cancel Pokemon, the first movie. That's how confident Pokemon was in their movie. They called their movie Pokemon the first movie. They knew that more movies were coming. Hey, see you later, Rebels. I'll be streaming again, like I said, tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Or 1:30 p.m. my time. Like I said, for you, that might be like 5:30 or 6:30, one of those. I'll try to have something up a couple hours ahead of time that you can set like a reminder on. Hey, Elizabeth, how's it going? Favorite video I've reacted to? My favorite reaction of all time on this channel would probably be... This is actually funny. It would be probably the Ric Flair Jay Lethal wrestling promo video. That's probably the one that like got the biggest reaction out of me, because like I was just going, like, that was just a funny ass video. At least that's what I can think of at the top of my head. There's probably some other ones, but that's what my mind goes to. Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at... Well, actually, let me go ahead and do that. Let me look at the schedule to see what conferences are actually going to be showing up. Okay, so like I said, tomorrow we have Xbox and Bethesda, which I'm definitely going to watch. Square Enix, which I'm definitely going to watch. Back for Blood, I don't know what the hell that is, but it looks like it's only about 30 minutes. And the PC Gaming Show, which is something I'm definitely going to watch. So only 3 conferences I'm really interested in, but the 4th conference is only 30 minutes. So it's not that big of a deal. I was expecting this stream to go a lot longer too. Like I was expecting like a 5-hour stream, but apparently we've only been streaming for about 3 minutes, going on 4 minutes, or 3 hours, going on 4 hours. If you managed to make it this far, hit that like button. The like button definitely does a lot for the algorithm. I myself am somebody that don't hit the like button a lot when I watch videos, which is something I need to start doing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and hit the like button on this. That's all it takes. Just scroll down, hit the like button. That's something that I and many other people need to start doing. Showing appreciation, hit that like button. It goes a long way. But it's never really something you really think about. You just move on to the next video. They probably aren't going to mention anything about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. They'll probably mention the Final Fantasy, whatever the hell it was called, the one with Yuffie in it. They'll probably like showcase a bit of that more. I don't have a PS5, so I don't know. I think it's coming out for PS4 also, but I didn't really check. I know it's coming out for PS5. They might have a game that comes out that is like a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, maybe. I don't know. It'd be interesting, though. Let's see what's happening real quick.
Special guests who are going to help us raise money for able gamers. So
Okay, so they're still doing like a post thing. Well, that's good, Alicia. I appreciate it. Never hit the like button unless you actually like what's in the video, though. You don't wanna have something on your liked videos playlist and turns out to be god awful and ass. Yeah, it's already out, but they'll still be doing promotion for it. It's still new enough that they'll be trying to push sales. Usually that's how it works. It's good. Today's day one on E3. Day one is always kind of dreary. Back in the day, even when they had the console developers doing their presentations, day one would always be a couple of regular game developers like Ubisoft, maybe Bethesda, Activision or something, and then the second day would be when you get like Xbox and Sony, and then the third day would be like Nintendo. John is going to horny jail. I mean, Square Enix also publishes some Western games too, like Hitman, Tomb Raider, things like that. So maybe they'll have some more some information on those games, or maybe a new IP from the developers. What, Eidos? DBD. What is DBD? Vislo, you'll be waiting for a while. You'll see that game come up when you see a game about Ireland and the UK. You're not seeing that. Developers ain't touching those subjects. That'll come out the same time as the Black Lives Matter game, and the the base defense game where you control the U.S. Capitol building against a bunch of people trying to raid it. Well, since I have some time, maybe I'll have some time to do some reactions today. Maybe I'll have to try it out. This is going to be a very busy week with the E3 thing going on. The streams are going to be, like I said, I'm gonna stream every day that E3 is having these press conferences. So I would say for the next 3 to 4 days, there's going to be a stream like every day. E3 is my go-to event every year that I look forward to. It goes way back. I'd say I've been watching E3 press conferences on the internet since 2003. Ever since they had that Zelda like Twilight Princess reveal. Let's give it up for my internet connection for not fucking up the entire stream. I don't know if it slowed down at any point, but I mean, I don't see too many hiccups. That's always a plus. Hit the like button for that. I could have gone wrong so easily. Yeah. See, back in the day, E3 used to be, well, gaming companies in general, especially the console developers, there was a giant rivalry going on. So every year was trying to one up somebody. Every year was trying to get some type of exclusive announcement. Like it used to be like a battle back in the day. It wasn't as like crazy as the Nintendo Sega days, but it was still a heated rivalry going on. So you would watch looking to see what the competition were going to present, and then you would watch whatever console you happen to be a fan of. You would watch theirs hoping that something big would happen, like, all right, come on, we got to win this. Like there used to be actual like gaming websites would have articles about who won E3. Like who had the best show, who had the worst show, who won overall. It used to be like heated back in the day. Nowadays it's like the guy that currently runs Xbox, he's trying to like get Sony on board to do more collaboration type stuff, and the rivalry like is kind of dead at this point. Xbox, they start putting their games on PC, so it doesn't have that exclusive feel to it anymore. And everybody's starting to do cross-platform games, so it's like, it's not the same, really. Introverts for the win. Jesus said the meek will claim the earth. I say the introverts will claim the earth. Or not claim, inherit the earth. The introverts are going to be the ones to inherit the earth. My most anticipated game, I would say it'd be a combination between Well, it depends on what you mean, like, as far as realistic expectations. Because if we're talking just anticipated games in general, I have a handful, but the chances that they'll be shown at this E3 are damn near slim to none. Let me see. My most anticipated games would be like Grand Theft Auto 6, Elder Scrolls 6, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2. But yeah, that's not happening, I don't think. Now, anticipated as far as like realistic expectations, let me see. What are some games that I think can realistically appear? I would say we're about overdue for a Mario Kart game, maybe. Speaking of Mario, I think that the mainline Mario games are kind of old. Last one was Odyssey, which was what, like 3 years ago? Maybe 4 years ago? That's something that you could probably look forward to. I can't really think of any other games that could realistically come out. Unless it's like a new IP, in which case I can't really predict that. Some type of VR game. Maybe Resident Evil 4 VR. That's a game that I look forward to. Oh, Mario Golf is another one. I look forward to Mario Golf only if it has a single player career mode where you make a created character and there's like a story involved. Like the old Mario Golf games on Game Boy Color. Like I want something like that where there's a story and it has RPG elements. That's what I want from a Mario Golf game. Oh, MK9 came out a long time ago. You're thinking MK12. Oh, by the way, what's up, Orad? Oirid. Again, let me know if I mispronounce anybody's name. Elden Ring? I don't know what Elden Ring is. Yeah. Same goes for Mario Tennis too. If they come up with a game that has a career mode and RPG elements, I just want a console version of the old Mario Golf, Mario Tennis that came out on Game Boy Color way back in the day. I just want a modern version of those games, and I'll be happy. Because those games for me were fun as hell when they had the career modes and you created a character and you like built their stats up. Yeah, MK9 was the original Mortal Kombat remake in 2011. MKX was MK10, and Mortal Kombat 11 came out not too long ago. The one that had the Aftermath expansion or whatever tied to it. That was MK11. Final Fantasy 16 is something that could get some coverage. That's something that was announced not too long ago. I can see them making like giving out more information about that. I'm not a fan of the look or anything. It looks too Final Fantasy 14 for me. I'm not really a fan of Final Fantasy 14. I'm not a fan of any of the Final Fantasies that really have that old school knights, kingdoms, dragons type of motif. I've never really been a fan of it. My favorite Final Fantasies are when they step away from that. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 8, even though I don't like the story of 8. Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 9 is good. That's the only exception I'll give you. Final Fantasy 9. And 6 to a degree. Final Fantasy 9 is up there. Probably my second favorite Final Fantasy of all time. Oh, you talking Mario Kart? Okay, yeah, I'm talking Mortal Kombat. I thought that's what you meant. I was about to say, like, Mortal Kombat 9 came out back in 2011. What's up, Brian? Yeah, I don't know enough about Dark Souls. Like I said, I tried to get into it, but it's like I just didn't have the patience at the time when I was playing it because I was at somebody else's house and I played it. I didn't have a lot of time. So when I got my ass handed to me by the boss, like, quickly, I was like, okay, I can't do this. Yeah, it seems like to me they're trying to ride the coattails of Final Fantasy 14. Like, if you take 14 and put it in a single player game, that's what Final Fantasy 16 is. There was a Mortal Kombat kart combat mini game in, what was it, Mortal Kombat Armageddon? There was a kart game in that where you, like, drive around. They had power-ups. Each car had, like, a unique power-up. It wasn't, like, fully fleshed out, but it was decent for what it offered. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock where I'm at. Let's go ahead and end this stream. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Any of you that, you know, just jumped into the chat, I appreciate it. I definitely want to see more people in the chats because, like I said, when you have a lot of people involved in the discussion, it brings up a lot of different perspectives and, you know, topics and things like that. That just makes it fun to just sit back, chill, and just talk about. That's what this stream is all about. What game would I like to see remade? Well, given Final Fantasy is my favorite series, it's probably going to be one of those. And of those, I would probably like to see Final Fantasy VI remade. What's up, DM McDonald? Yeah, the stream's about to end. It was alright. There wasn't anything that was like groundbreaking or anything like that. It was a conference. It was cool, I guess. Hey, no problem. Peep Show will probably be out with my next set of videos. But yeah, like I said, I want to thank everybody for coming through. Thanks for coming through and chilling. If you, like I said, if you happen to catch a future stream, don't hesitate to jump in the chat. I definitely love seeing more people like involved and having conversations because, like I said, it's fun for me. Just being able to talk and play games and watch videos on gaming and things like that. At some point, I will have live reactions where I'll be like sitting back and doing reactions to live, not live, but doing reactions to videos. That'll be on Twitch though, because like I said, you can clip stuff, so that way I can put it over to YouTube. It'll be a lot easier, but that will be coming at some point in the future. Yeah, Take-Two is on Monday. I knew it was like in one of these days. Take-Two was going to be doing a conference. And Bethesda's tomorrow. Like I said, my next stream is 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And that is going to be Xbox and Bethesda's press conference. It starts with Xbox Bethesda's press conference. It's cool. I'm not going to say your name, but it's cool. In the future, feel free to chat. Like I said, I definitely love to see more people chatting and things like that. Like, to be able to have conversations is what this is all about. It's just fun. But yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. Like I said, I'll have another thing up a couple hours before the stream start where you can like click it and set up a reminder. Well, I could set it up now, but I don't want to have it popping up on your YouTube feeds where it just sits there for a full day. Yeah, John, you left us with some mental scars. It's all cool, though. You know, nothing therapy can't fix. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Feel free to come through. Hopefully some videos will be out tomorrow. Can't promise it, but I'll try to see if I can get something done. And I'll give you the deuces. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, a couple hours before the stream starts will be when the reminder thing comes up. So you can set a reminder, or you can come into it and leave chats and stuff. But the stream won't start until 1:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, or whatever the hell the time thing is nowadays. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.